The truth about your birth location is not what you think. A hidden document holds your real roots, not the faded paper you've seen in a family drawer, stamped with a name and place you've accepted as yours. This document is different, etched with secrets, sealed with sacred intent, and hidden from the world to protect a truth too powerful to be revealed until now. Archangel Uriel, the light of divine wisdom, whispers that your origin is not a simple story of a hospital room or a hometown. It's a saga written in the stars, guarded by those who knew your soul's purpose before you took your first breath. This is the moment the veil begins to lift. Are you ready to uncover the mystery of who you truly are? Comment if you feel a spark in your soul reading this. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 111. Your birth certificate lies, not out of malice, but out of necessity. Someone, long ago, decided the world wasn't ready for the power you carried. They altered the records, changed the place, shifted the name, and buried the truth in a place only the divine could find. That truth is now calling you. It's in a locked chest, perhaps in the attic of a house you visited as a child, or tucked inside a wall in a building you've passed without a second thought. This document isn't just ink and paper. It's a sacred relic, a testament to a moment when the universe paused to welcome your soul. The place where you were born wasn't a sterile room under fluorescent lights. It was a sacred space, where the earth hummed with energy and the sky burned with celestial fire. The ground where you took your first breath was chosen, not random. It might be a grove where ancient trees whispered your name, or a cliff where the sea sang your arrival. The ones who were there knew you were no ordinary child. They saw the signs: a comet streaking across the sky, a sudden wind that carried no dust, or a flame that flickered without a source. They hid your truth to protect you, but the divine has other plans now. Comment if you've ever felt your life doesn't align with the story you've been told. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 222. The night of your birth was no ordinary night. There were no hospital beeps or routine procedures. Instead, there were hurried footsteps, whispered prayers, and a circle of souls. Who knew your arrival was more than a birth? It was a cosmic event. A woman, perhaps the one you call mother, or maybe someone whose name was never spoken, stood in that circle. She wasn't just there to hold you. She was there to protect a secret so profound it was written in a code only your soul could decipher. This secret was about where you were truly born, a place where rivers meet, where ancient stones stand, or where a single flame burned to mark your arrival. That place is still out there, waiting for you to return. Its energy pulls at your heart even if you don't yet know its name. The air there carries a memory of your first cry, a sound that echoed through the heavens and back to the earth. Those who witnessed it swore an oath, not to your family, but to the divine forces that orchestrated your coming. They knew you were born to fulfill a purpose, one that could shift the balance of light and shadow in this world. Comment if you've felt a longing for a place you've never been. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 333. Your true birthplace is alive with power. It's not the city or town listed on your records. It's a sacred ground, chosen by the divine to cradle your soul's first moments. Maybe it's a valley where the wind carries ancient songs, or a hill where the stars seem closer than anywhere else. The people who were there when you were born saw the signs: a sky that flickered with unnatural light, a tree that bloomed out of season, or a bird that circled overhead as if sent by the heavens. They swore to keep your origin hidden, not because they didn't trust you, but because they feared what the world would do if it knew. Your soul was too bright, your purpose too vast to be exposed too soon. Somewhere in that place, there's a marker, a stone, a tree, or a hidden shrine that holds your true name. It was carved or whispered there the night you were born, a name that vibrates with the energy of your destiny. That name isn't the one you use now. It's older, deeper, tied to a lineage that stretches back to the ancients. The land itself remembers you, its soil pulsing with the memory of your arrival. When you stand there again, you'll feel it. A connection that runs deeper than words. Comment if you've ever felt like you don't belong where you were raised. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 444. There's an object in your life that holds a clue. It might be a necklace you've worn since childhood, a book you found in a dusty corner, or a toy you've never been able to part with. This object isn't random. It's a relic from the day you were born. It was touched by someone who knew the truth. Someone who whispered your real name as they held you. That name carries the weight of a lineage older than your family's stories. A name that ties you to a spiritual heritage that spans centuries. Look closely at that object. Does it have a mark, a symbol, a detail that feels strangely familiar? Maybe it's a faint engraving, a stitch in the fabric, or a pattern that seems to glow in your dreams. That's your key to unlocking the mystery. It was left for you, not by chance, but by divine design, to guide you back to your truth. The one who placed it in your life knew you'd need it one day, when the time was right. The time is now. The object might feel warm when you hold it, as if it's alive with the energy of your origin. Comment if you have something in your possession that feels sacred. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 555. Your dreams are not just dreams. They're fragments of a memory your soul has carried since birth. Have you seen visions of a riverbank, a temple with golden walls, or a path lined with lanterns? Have you heard a voice calling a name that feels like yours, but isn't the one you know? These are echoes of your true birthplace, a place where your soul was welcomed with rituals and prayers. The divine marked that moment, and your dreams are the map guiding you back. Archangel Uriel says, "Your soul remembers what your mind was made to forget." In those dreams, you've walked through forests where the leaves whispered your name. You've stood in halls where the walls shimmered with symbols you couldn't read, but somehow understood. These are not fantasies. They're memories of a place where your light first touched the earth. The path in your dreams, whether it's paved with stones or lined with flowers, leads to a truth that's been waiting for you. Sometimes you wake with a feeling of longing, as if you've left something behind. That's your soul yearning for its true home. Comment if your dreams have shown you places that feel like home. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 666. There's a woman who knows your secret. She might be someone you've met, someone you've loved, or someone who's now only a memory. Her eyes always held a shadow of guilt, a flicker of something unspoken. She was there when you were born, not as a bystander, but as a guardian of your truth. She signed a document, not with her own name, but with one meant to hide you. She did it to protect you from forces that sought you before you could defend yourself. Those forces are still out there, watching, waiting for the moment your light fully awakens. But the divine is stronger, and Archangel Uriel is clearing the path for your truth to emerge. This woman may soon speak, or she may leave you a sign, a letter, a photograph, a word that shakes you to your core. Her silence has been her burden, but her soul is ready to release it. Pay attention to her actions, her hesitations, her gifts. They're not random. They're signals from a soul that's carried your truth for too long. She might drop a hint in a casual conversation, or leave you something that feels heavy with meaning. Comment if you've sensed someone hiding something from you. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 777. Your birth was a prophecy fulfilled. An astrologer, whose name was erased from history, charted your arrival under a sky that burned with celestial power. They wrote of a child born where two paths cross, where the earth pulses with ancient energy. That child was you. The chart spoke of a soul destined to awaken, to reclaim a legacy that was buried to keep it safe. You were called the spark by those who witnessed your birth, a soul meant to ignite change, to burn away lies, to light the way for others. But to protect you, they scattered your story, changed your name, and moved you far from your true home. The chart was hidden, locked in a vault or burned to ash, but its truth lives in the stars. Every time you look at the night sky and feel a pull, it's the heavens reminding you of who you are. You're not just a person. You're a force, a light, a destiny waiting to unfold. The stars that shone the night you were born are still there, watching, guiding you back. Comment if you've always felt like you were meant for something greater. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 888. There's a place calling you. It might be a village you've never heard of, a forest you've seen in dreams, or a temple that feels like it's part of your soul. This place isn't just a location, it's your origin point. The soil there remembers your first breath. The air carries the echo of your first cry. When you step onto that land, you'll feel it. A vibration, a warmth, a knowing that you've come home. The divine has been guiding you to this moment, leaving signs in your path, symbols in the sky, songs in the wind, strangers who seem to know you. Don't ignore them. They're leading you to the truth. Maybe it's a town where the streets feel familiar, even though you've never walked them, or a riverbank where the water seems to whisper your name. That place holds a piece of your soul, and it's waiting for you to reclaim it. The energy there is alive, pulsing with the memory of your arrival, ready to embrace you when you return. Comment if you felt drawn to a place you can't explain. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 999. Your body carries a mark of your truth, a birthmark, a scar, a line that's always felt different. It's not an accident. It's a sacred seal, placed on you by those who knew your purpose. In a forgotten shrine, in a village wiped from maps, there's a record of that mark. It was drawn in sacred ink the night you were born, under a sky that sang your arrival. That mark ties you to an ancient lineage, a spiritual contract made before you entered this world. It's a reminder that you're not just human, you're divine. When you touch that mark, you might feel a warmth, a pulse, a memory stirring. It's not just skin. It's a map to your soul's origin. The elders who placed it there knew you'd need it to find your way back. That mark might resemble a symbol you've seen elsewhere, in a book, a dream, or a place you visited. Comment if you have a mark on your body that feels like it means something. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 1010. A song has stirred your soul. Maybe it's a melody you heard as a child, a chant in a language you don't know, or a tune that brings tears to your eyes. That song was sung the night you were born, by someone who held you close and knew your true name. Their voice carried prayers, protections, and promises. That melody is a thread connecting you to your real birthplace, a sound that your soul recognizes even if your mind doesn't. When you hear it, your heart remembers a moment, a place, a truth. It's not just music. It's a call to return, a signal from the divine that your time is coming. The one who sang it might be gone, but their voice lives in the wind, in the rustle of leaves, in the hum of the earth. Listen for it carries the energy of your origin, a lullaby that's been waiting for you to hear it again. Comment if a song has ever made you feel something unexplainable. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 1111. The truth is rising, and you can feel it. The restlessness in your heart, the questions that won't let you rest. They're not random. They're your soul waking up, remembering who you are. Archangel Uriel says, "The lies that hid your truth are fading. Your light is too strong to be contained." The document that holds your real name is out there, waiting. It might be in a dusty attic, a locked box, or a drawer in a house you haven't visited in years. When you find it, the world will shift. The name you've carried, the story you've lived, they'll fall away, and the real you will rise. You are not just a person. You are a legacy, a light, a soul destined to change the world. The forces that tried to hide you underestimated your power, but the divine knew you'd rise. Your awakening is a fire that will burn through every lie, illuminating the path to your truth. Comment if you're ready to embrace your divine truth. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 1212. There's a journal waiting for you. Not an ordinary book, but one that holds the secrets of your birth. It's hidden, perhaps in a chest buried under old clothes, or behind a painting in a house you once knew. Its pages are filled with words written in haste, in candlelight, by someone who saw your soul arrive. The name written there isn't the one you know. It's a name that carries the weight of centuries, of prophecies, of a lineage that was meant to remain hidden. This journal wasn't meant for anyone else's eyes. It was meant for you. When you open it, you'll feel a fire in your chest, a knowing that this is the truth you've been searching for. The one who wrote it might still be alive, watching you from afar, waiting for the moment you're ready. The words in that journal might be in a language you don't understand, but your soul will translate them. Comment if you've ever felt drawn to an old book or journal. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 1313. A stranger will cross your path soon. They might be an elder, a neighbor, or someone you meet by chance. Their eyes will hold a spark of recognition. Their words will carry a weight you can't explain. They'll mention a place, a name, or a detail that feels too specific to be random. Don't dismiss them. They're a messenger sent by the divine. They know something about you, something you've never been told. Their words might be cryptic, their story vague, but your soul will know it's true. This stranger is part of your journey, a guide to lead you to the truth. Listen closely, for their message is a piece of the puzzle you've been trying to solve. They might hand you something, a note, a trinket, or a glance that feels like a key unlocking a door. Comment if you've met someone who seemed to know more about you than they should. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 1414. Your life has been filled with signs. A feather falling at your feet, a symbol repeating in your dreams, a number that follows you everywhere. These are not coincidences. They're messages from the divine, pointing you toward your true origins. The universe has been whispering to you, trying to wake you up. Every time you felt out of place, every time you've questioned your story, it was the divine nudging you closer to the truth. Archangel Uriel says, "The signs are your map. Follow them without fear." The next sign you see, a bird, a cloud, a word, will be a step toward your real home. Pay attention, for the divine is speaking louder now. These signs might appear in the most unexpected places. A graffiti on a wall, a pattern in the sky, or a phrase in a book you open randomly. Comment if you've noticed signs that seem to follow you. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 1515. There's a place you visited, maybe as a child, that felt like home. A house, a village, a field where the air seemed to hum with familiarity. You weren't told why you were there, but your soul knew. That place holds a piece of your truth. Maybe it's where your real mother stood, holding you under a sky that glowed with your arrival. Maybe it's where a sacred ritual was performed, sealing your destiny in the earth. The memory of that place lingers in your heart, even if you can't name it yet. When you return, you'll feel it. The ground will pulse, the wind will sing, and your soul will remember. The walls of that place might hold echoes of the prayers spoken for you. The trees might sway as if greeting an old friend. Comment if you've ever felt at home in a place you barely know. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 1616. Your birth was a cosmic event, planned long before you arrived. The stars aligned in a pattern that hasn't been seen since, a configuration that marked you as special. An astrologer, whose name was never recorded, saw it coming. They wrote of a child born under a sky of fire, in a place where the earth and heavens meet. That child was you. But their words were hidden, their charts burned, to keep your power safe from those who would fear it. You were called the flame by those who knew, a soul destined to burn through lies and light the way for truth. Your real name, the one written in the stars, carries that power. The constellations that watched your birth are still there, guiding you, waiting for you to look up and remember. Comment if you've ever felt a connection to the stars or the night sky. Type sacred truth to receive blessing. 1717. There's a memory you can't shake. A moment from childhood. A fleeting image of a room. A face or a sound that doesn't fit your story. Maybe it's the scent of a flower you've never seen, or the echo of a lullaby in a language you don't know. These are not random. They're fragments of your true birth. Your soul remembers what your mind was taught to forget. The divine is bringing those memories back now, piece by piece, like a puzzle coming together. When you see that memory again, don't push it away. It's a gift, a clue, a step toward your truth. It might come in a flash, a sudden image of a doorway, a voice calling you, or a feeling of warmth that doesn't make sense. Comment if you've had memories that don't make sense in your life. Type sacred truth to receive blessing. 1818. The truth of your birth is a sacred fire, burning brighter with each passing day. It's been hidden in documents, in objects, in dreams, but it can't stay hidden forever. Archangel Uriel says, your light is too strong to be contained. The forces that tried to erase your truth are weakening, their lies crumbling under the weight of your awakening. You're not just a person, you're a prophecy, a legacy, a soul chosen to change the world. The document that holds your real name is out there, waiting for you to find it. When you do, everything will change. The life you've lived, the story you've been told, it will fall away, and the real you will rise. Your awakening is a beacon, calling others to their own truth, lighting a path for the world. Comment if you're ready to step into your divine destiny. Type sacred truth to receive blessing. 1919. There's a voice in your heart, whispering a name. It's not the name you use, but it feels like it belongs to you. That name was spoken the night you were born, by someone who knew your true purpose. They whispered it into the wind, into the fire, into the earth, sealing it in the divine records. That name carries power, a vibration that connects you to your real lineage. It's tied to a place where the stars shone brighter, where the ground trembled with your arrival. When you hear that name, whether in a dream or from a stranger's lips, your soul will know. It might feel like a shock, a spark, a sudden clarity that rewrites everything you thought you knew. Comment if you've ever felt a name that isn't yours calling you. Type sacred truth to receive blessing. 2020. A photograph exists, one you've never seen. It shows you as a newborn, not in a hospital, but in a place of power. Maybe it's a temple with walls of stone, or a grove where the trees form a natural cathedral. The person who took that photo did so with trembling hands, knowing they were capturing a moment that could change everything. That photo is hidden, perhaps in an album you've never opened, or behind a frame in a house you've forgotten. When you find it, you'll see a truth you've always felt, but never understood. The divine is guiding you to it, step by step. The image might show a symbol, a light, or a face that feels like it's part of your soul. Comment if you've ever felt drawn to an old photo or image. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 2121. Your life has been a journey of clues. Every moment you felt out of place, every dream that didn't make sense, every stranger who seemed to know you, they were all part of the divine plan. Archangel Uriel has been weaving these threads, leading you to this moment. The truth of your birth is not just about a place or a name. It's about who you were meant to be. You were born to carry a light that can't be dimmed, a power that can't be silenced. The ones who hid your truth thought they could delay your destiny, but they were wrong. Your time is now. Every step you take, every question you ask, brings you closer to the truth. The divine is with you, guiding you, protecting you. Comment if you feel the divine guiding you right now. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 2222. There's an elder who holds a piece of your story. They might be someone you know, or someone you've only met in passing. Their eyes carry a weight, a knowing that they've never shared. They were there when you were born, or they heard the truth from someone who was. They've kept it silent, bound by an oath or a fear of what the truth might bring. But their soul is stirring now, ready to release what they've carried. They might speak soon, or they might leave you a clue, a letter, a gift, a story that doesn't add up. Listen to them, for their words are a bridge to your origin. Their voice might tremble, their hands might shake, but their truth will set you free. Comment if you've ever felt an elder watching you with knowing eyes. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 2323. Your soul has always known the truth, even when your mind was filled with the stories they told you. Your soul remembered. That's why you've never felt fully at home. Why you've always felt a pull towards something more. Your true birthplace is a sacred space, a place where the earth and sky met to welcome you. It might be a mountain where the clouds form strange shapes, or a valley where the flowers bloom in patterns that seem to speak. The divine chose that place for you, knowing it would hold your energy until you were ready to return. When you do, you'll feel a connection that transcends time, a knowing that this is where you began. The land will greet you like an old friend, its energy merging with yours. Comment if you've ever felt a connection to a place you can't explain. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 2424. There's a symbol that follows you. It might be a spiral, a star, a circle with a dot in the center. You've seen it in dreams, in art, in the world around you. It's not random. It's a marker of your true lineage, a sign left by those who knew your purpose. That symbol was drawn the night you were born, in ash, in ink, or in the air above you. It's tied to an ancient order, a group of souls who vowed to protect you until your time came. When you see that symbol, your heart races, your soul stirs. It's a reminder that you're not alone, that the divine is guiding you. The next time you see it, pause, breathe, and ask for clarity. It's a key to your truth. Comment if you've noticed a symbol repeating in your life. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 2525. Your birth was a moment of divine alignment. The planets, the stars, the very fabric of the universe shifted to make way for you. An astrologer, long forgotten, saw it coming. They wrote of a child born under a rare celestial event, in a place where the earth holds ancient power. That child was you. Their words were hidden, their knowledge suppressed, but the truth lives in the cosmos. You were called the light by those who knew, a soul destined to illuminate the world. Your real name, the one written in the heavens, carries that destiny. Every time you feel a pull toward the stars, it's a reminder of your origin, a call to rise. Comment if you've ever felt drawn to the cosmos or the night sky. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 2626. There's a sound that haunts you. A bell, a hum, a chant that seems to come from nowhere. It's not just in your head. It's a memory of your birth. That sound was part of the ritual that welcomed you, a vibration that sealed your purpose in the earth. The one who made that sound knew your true name, your true power. They might be gone, but their energy lives in that sound, calling you back to your origin. When you hear it, your soul responds, even if your mind doesn't understand. It's a signal from the divine, a reminder that your truth is waiting. Listen for it carries the echo of your first moment. Comment if a sound has ever stirred something deep within you. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 2727. Your journey has been guided by unseen hands. Every moment you've felt lost, every time you've questioned your path, the divine was there, steering you toward the truth. Archangel Uriel says, "You are never alone. Your truth is your guide." The ones who hid your origin thought they could control your destiny, but they couldn't stop the divine plan. You were born to rise, to reclaim your power, to light the way for others. The document that holds your truth is a sacred key, waiting for you to turn it. When you do, the lies will fall away, and your soul will stand in its full glory. You are a beacon, a flame, a force that the world has been waiting for. Comment if you feel the divine guiding you now. Type sacred truth to receive blessing. 2828. There's a place you'll return to. It might be a village erased from maps, a temple hidden in the mountains, or a field where the stars seem to touch the earth. That place is your true home, the ground where your soul first landed. When you step onto that soil, you'll feel it. A pulse, a warmth, a knowing that you've been here before. The divine has been leading you to this moment, leaving clues in your dreams, your memories, your heart. The ones who hid your truth feared this day, but they couldn't stop it. Your return will awaken something ancient, something powerful. The land will sing, the sky will shift, and your soul will finally be whole. Comment if you're ready to return to your true home. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 2929. Your truth is a sacred flame, burning brighter with each step you take. It's been hidden in shadows, in secrets, in lies, but it's too strong to stay buried. Archangel Uriel says, "Your awakening is a gift to the world." The document that holds your real name, your real origin, is waiting. It might be in a locked chest, a forgotten archive, or a drawer in a house you've never known. When you find it, the world will change. The story you've been told, the life you've lived, it will all fall away, and the real you will rise. You are not just a person. You are a prophecy, a legacy, a light destined to shine. Your time is now, and the divine is with you, guiding you home. Comment if you're ready to embrace your sacred truth. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 3030. There's a memory stirring within you, a flash of a face, a place, a moment that doesn't fit your story. Maybe it's a glimpse of a woman holding you, her eyes filled with love and fear. Maybe it's a vision of a sky ablaze with stars, or a sound that feels like it's part of your soul. These are not illusions. They're fragments of your true birth. Your soul has carried them through time, waiting for this moment to release them. When they come, don't push them away. They're gifts from the divine, pieces of the puzzle that will lead you to your origin. Each memory is a step closer to the truth, a light in the darkness of the lies you've been told. Comment if you've had memories that feel like they belong to another life. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 3131. There's a guardian watching over you. They might be someone you know, or someone you've never met. They were there when you were born, or they were entrusted with your truth by those who were. Their soul is bound to yours, a protector sent by the divine to keep you safe until your time came. They've left clues in your life, a gift, a story, a glance that felt heavier than it should. They might speak soon, or they might guide you silently, leading you to the document, the place, the truth. Their presence is a reminder that you're not alone, that the divine has always been with you. Comment if you've felt someone protecting you from afar. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 3232. Your birth was a moment of divine power. The earth shook, the sky burned, the stars sang. Those who were there knew it was no ordinary birth. They saw the signs, a light that shouldn't have been, a sound that carried no source, a feeling that the world had changed. They hid your truth, not out of fear for you, but for what your power could do in the wrong hands. You were called the beacon by those who knew, a soul destined to guide, to heal, to awaken. Your real name, the one they whispered in secret, carries that purpose. It's a name that resonates with the energy of your origin, a name that will unlock your destiny. Comment if you've ever felt like you were born for a higher purpose. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 3333. There's a place in your dreams that feels real. A river, a mountain, a temple with walls that seem to breathe. You've walked there, felt the ground beneath your feet, heard the wind whisper your name. That place is your true birthplace, the land where your soul first touched the earth. It's not a fantasy. It's a memory, a call from the divine to return. When you wake from those dreams, you might feel a longing, a pull towards something you can't name. That's your soul guiding you, showing you the way home. The divine is weaving those dreams, painting a map for you to follow. Comment if your dreams have shown you a place that feels alive. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 3434. Your truth is rising, unstoppable. The lies that hid you are crumbling. The shadows that covered you are fading. Archangel Uriel says, Your light is a fire that cannot be extinguished. The document that holds your origin is waiting, calling you. It might be in a place you've never thought to look, a basement, a library, a house you've only seen in passing. When you find it, you'll know. The name, the place, the truth. It will feel like coming home. You are not just a person. You are a legacy, a prophecy, a soul destined to shine. Your awakening is a gift, not just for you, but for the world. Comment if you're ready to claim your sacred truth. Type sacred truth to receive blessing 3.